Hello, I am Arif Irfanullah and this is my final advice video for the exam. So as usual, I have three major points. The first one is that you must get enough rest before the exam. Your exam is on Saturday and this is going to be a 6-hour exam. So you need to have had enough rest, enough sleep before the exam so that you are fresh over here. I've had students in the past who've studied all night before the exam and then on exam day they are exhausted. In fact, there was one student who actually fell fast asleep during the exam. So make sure you get enough rest so that on exam day your mind is as fresh as possible. Now, in terms of some practical advice, no matter how hard you try, on Friday night you will be anxious. So it will be hard to get a good night's rest. If you still get a good night's rest, that's wonderful. But you have more control over Thursday night. So make sure that you get a good sleep on Thursday night. So that way, even if you don't sleep well on Friday, at least you have Thursday night's rest. For most people, one poor night is okay. But if you don't sleep well 2 nights, then that is a big problem. The second point has to do with revision. At this stage, with just 2 days left, you should not be learning anything new. Go over material that you've already studied, go over your mistakes, make sure you learn from your mistakes and don't make the same mistakes again. Go over all the facts and formulas and make sure that you know them really well so that on exam day you can apply those facts and formulas. The final point has to do with managing your time. Now, on the CFA Institute website, there are instructions about when you need to get to the exam center, so make sure you do all those things well. If you are unfamiliar with the exam center, perhaps you should go there 1 or 2 days before the exam so that on exam day you are not looking for the center. And then on the actual exam, you need to be very careful with your time. Generally, with level 1, people don't have an issue in terms of time management, but you still need to be careful. When you are doing your exam, if there's any question that's taking unusually long, then just mark that question and move on. I don't want you getting hung up on 1 or 2 questions and then compromising on questions that you could easily have gotten right. So if something's taking a lot of time, just move on and then come back to that question towards the end of your exam. So that is it. Best of luck on your exam and hopefully I will see you at level 2.